think celebrating 40 years is an incredible achievement.
I can see the foundation has just sparked Des Moines.
The Community Foundation has grown in no matter how one measures it.
Well, it's just been amazing, really.
I love the Community Foundation because of the reach that it has into the community.
The Community Foundation really is about building community, and that's what I like best about it.
In 1969, the Community Foundation was just an idea with the potential to have tremendous impact. A small group of citizens put the idea into action and formed the Community Foundation of Greater Des Moines as an enduring way to improve quality of life for all. Today, the Community Foundation continues to support the donors, nonprofits, and community it was formed to serve.
My father got involved in the Community Foundation many, many years ago in the very start of the foundation. And I think he recognized early the vision that the foundation could have in terms of benefiting Central Iowa.
And I think it was very visionary of our leaders at the time to want to form a community foundation, to have it grow and be prosperous. And if you look at it today, it is among the best community foundations in the country.
Well, we never dreamed when we started the Community Foundation that it would ever grow and prosper as it has.
And we gave small entrepreneurial grants to budding charities.
I can well remember the first really big gift we received, and it was from John Grubb. John called up and said he was going to leave us $1 million, unrestricted, by the way. Why were you, what got into you, John? We hadn't called on him. He'd looked at the list of the members of the board and just decided that he had confidence in that group of people.
I think the Community Foundation movement is proving that it's flexible and has got applicability and significance not only to the large cities and people of large wealth, but to folks throughout the state.
The Community Foundation realized its ability to impact philanthropy throughout the state when the County Endowment Fund Program and Endow Iowa legislation formed a community foundation in every county.
Without the leadership of the Community Foundation of Greater Des Moines and the personnel there, the Endow Iowa tax credit program would not have taken place.
Endow Iowa provides significant tax benefits for donors giving through the Community Foundation and builds permanent endowments to forever benefit charities in Iowa.
It inspires people, I believe, to help contribute back to their community for long-range planning, a real legacy, if you will, in their own community.
The Community Foundation provides donors with options for leaving legacies and managing their charitable giving now.
Just to set up a donor-advised fund is a very easy thing to do. Doesn't take a substantial amount of money, but works as a wonderful vehicle towards future giving.
The Community Foundation of Greater Des Moines, for my money, is where I want to put it because they look at all the needs that we have.
They can work in different ways. They don't just have a cookie-cutter approach, the same for everybody. And that's very helpful because, you know, how people want to give away their money is always different.
Many donors look to the Community Foundation to plan future support of their favorite charities through the Lifetown Legacy Society.
Planned giving is very important to me. I do want to leave a legacy.
We're very fortunate and have been blessed, and we really think that giving back to the community is really important.
The bottom line is to find what you're passionate about and help you connect with that passion, and then give you the tools to give efficiently and effectively.
Some of my favorite stories are when donors come to the table and they know that they care about a particular issue, but they're not sure who touches that in our community. You know, I've had a woman say to me, when I'm gone, I just want to make sure that kids have food in their bellies and clothes on their backs. Who does that here?
We had emerging needs in the Oak Ridge neighborhood, specifically around our refugee population. We contacted the Community Foundation, in particular Christy Nows. She said she thought she may have a donor that would be interested in helping us to provide those services, and the rest is history. We have an opportunity now to have an African case manager, but the thing that's really wonderful about it is we had the opportunity to not only facilitate the needs of those families, but through the Community Foundation make a meaningful difference in the lives of those families that we serve.
The Community Foundation's impact can be seen throughout Greater Des Moines. One example is its leadership funding to the Des Moines Kiwanis Miracle League field that allows children with special needs to safely play baseball.
I was fortunate enough to be at the opening and to see these children come out on the field in wheelchairs, on crutches, some under their own steam, with smiles just ear to ear, so excited to finally be playing baseball.
An example of the Community Foundation's impact is a research and development grant to the Blank Park Zoo for its expansion.
Without the money from the Community Foundation, we wouldn't have been able to research our expansion like we have.
Another way the Community Foundation helps improve quality of life is by providing grants for safe and affordable housing.
You can build the building, but ultimately a family walks through that front door.
Through its strategic grant-making programs, the Community Foundation helped launch the 8035 Music Festival. From hip-hop and rock to blues and punk, dozens of bands perform live in downtown Des Moines. Thanks to a Community Foundation leadership grant to the World Food Prize Foundation, the restoration of the former downtown library includes public gardens. Ingersoll Avenue serves as a gateway into Des Moines. Funding to the Restoration Ingersoll project supports the citizen-led revitalization effort. Another signature project the Community Foundation helped start is WineFest.
They've been so successful that WineFest has been able to support Bravo Greater Des Moines, which is another organization we helped to start.
I think the Community Foundation really takes a leadership role in the not-for-profit world and in terms of encouraging philanthropy.
Much of the work of the Community Foundation is to help grow and strengthen our nonprofit sector.
Well, there's a number of benefits for United Way to have our endowment at the Community Foundation. Number one, the scale of funds that the Community Foundation holds allows for multiple types of investments that on our own we would not be able to access. And then with that scale comes expertise that you have around the table to manage those funds.
By partnering with the Community Foundation, it really almost gave us some instant credibility, and that people knew if the Community Foundation is working with us, then they knew that those investments were safe, and they knew that they were going to be used the way they should be used.
Well, without the Community Foundation, organizations such as us wouldn't have the opportunity to have professional accounting services. We also wouldn't have the trainings available, not only for myself and other staff members, but most importantly for my board members.
And I think beyond that, it gives us a great leverage tool with the Endow Iowa tax credit to be able to offer our donors something that you can't get anyplace other than a community foundation.
Supporting the success of nonprofits is only part of its leadership work. The Community Foundation's home, the Finkbein Mansion, is the place to go for community conversations.
Well, I think the Community Foundation can be the neutral convener around all sorts of issues. You know, we're not necessarily taking a position on something, we're really trying to help others figure that out.
As many groups that we have, there's a lot of common issues. And the different organizations don't always see it that way. But so you sometimes need kind of a neutral convener that has a stake in the game.
Certainly the creation of Connecting Kids and Culture is one great example of how the Community Foundation came together with the schools and with the cultural organizations and said, let's do something that will benefit children.
When Iowans experienced devastating tornadoes and floods, the Community Foundation worked to connect nonprofit service agencies and community foundations across the state. Through the Embrace Iowa 2008 Iowa Disaster Fund, over $8 million was raised through private donations to help families and businesses rebuild.
The first thing we did is we decided to reach out to all of our Community Foundation partners and use that as the vehicle to both raise money and distribute money. And it was just in some ways a godsend to have that organization in place.
We were mobilizing volunteers, people wanting to donate money, and that was not something that I felt was United Way's best role to play. And so the Community Foundation really stepped up and managed the financial aspect of people who wanted to give funds. So it was a great partnership.
Through the generosity of donors and the commitment of nonprofits, the Community Foundation partners to have significant impact in Greater Des Moines.
We are so lucky to have the Community Foundation, and I'd encourage everybody to be a part of it.
The Community Foundation, I think, has really figured out a way to invest its resources so it has maximum impact across a number of areas that are very critical to the quality of life in the Des Moines community.
I truly believe that they will continue to be a strong force in the community and using wisdom to identify the really special needs of the community.
There's an opportunity to influence lives today and the quality of life in the future of our community and our state. And there's a place right here, homegrown, that allows us to do that.
my goal, my hope, my dream is to have Des Moines, Iowa be one of the greatest places in the world to live, to raise a family. I want us to be better together.